Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ravens reviewing video. As I always say, it's review time, and this time it's going to be King Frostmare Dashcam videos part 3. We already did part 2 a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, I can't remember anymore. But I almost forgot to do part 3 because I wanted to do it in the first place. So, I just wanted to say, sit back, relax and enjoy this video. There we go. The scariest things captured on dashcam.
The following video was recorded by a truck driver who was delivering a freight. The job took him through several hundred miles of road already, and he stated that he was driving for a good 7 hours at this point. The area that he was passing through at the time is apparently notorious for its many mysterious encounters. Every so often there would be a strange article in the local newspaper about ghostly apparitions that are crossing the road, or hitchhikers that were seen disappearing on the side of the road when people pulled over to give them a ride. But then there are even more creepy reports of the ghost of a lady who can be seen every now and then, standing in the middle of the road, but missing parts of her upper body. Strange, isn't it? Well, this man believes to have come eye to eye with her that night.
Oh.
Órale, Cristiano, órale que sí, buenas, pero muy buenas madrugadas, ahí estuvo la pinche lazo, pero que no le empiezan a escuchar.
Where?
Órale que sí,
Oh, there she is. Okay. That was weird. Alright. What the hell is that?
People
definitely
claim
looks
to
someone.
see a pair of legs that could be belonging to a woman, perhaps in a white skirt of some sorts. It is particularly creepy, since the skin is all gray, making many believe that
No, it's not all gray. Maybe it's a black woman. Not to be an asshole or something, but it could be a black woman. Confused. It is weird though, I have to admit that, but there was another car before that and it hit the brakes. Is it creepy? Yes, definitely is, but yeah, it could be explained.
this is indeed the spirit of somebody that
Look. You see an arm? But she's look through. She's see through. I don't know. You tell me. It's weird.
might be bound to that place. Could this be? But
I can remember a human is not see through. I'm sorry, I just can't hear myself talking as long as this is running. So, but a person is not see through. So, but it's definitely something on the road.
then there's also a weird orb-like object right on top of that skirt. What exactly it is? The driver had no idea, but in his mind it is clear that it's not stemming from our world.
It just could be a person that's very small with no head, neck, no neck, no head, no neck. Look, I don't know. I don't know.
Very eerie indeed.
Weird. Yes, definitely. Would be creepy for me to see at night. Cruising couple.
The following video was recorded by the dashcam of a couple who were on a nightly cruise together. It is quite uncommon for pedestrians to make it on this part of the highway, basically impossible. The couple states that they were in a deep conversation at the time and not expecting anything out of the ordinary, since it was very late already and the streets were basically empty. However, all of a sudden, something appears in the middle of the road.
Потом, когда будет уже пустым, состоятельным, когда ты это сексом сам.
Whoa! I saw that. What the hell? Very good reflex.
And they barely pulled.
But it was a person. That was not paranormal. It was creepy though. I mean, what is a person doing in the middle of the road? But then again, somebody can be very confused. Still, turned out to be a skeptic again.
Pull the
Sorry,
car
guys.
out of the way before an accident occurs. Again, it is more than strange for any living person to be found in this area, especially a woman that is walking all by herself in the midst of night. She appears to be wearing a...
You can see by the reaction of the person standing there that also the person is in shock because of the fact that there's a car coming. He or she wants to step away. So it is a regular person, plus the fact it's not see-through whatsoever.
blue dress and possibly a white sweater of some sorts. It is impossible for us to see her face, unfortunately. The couple thinks that this was either a confused person who got lost, or that it was the ghost of a lady walking these streets and scaring passing cars.
Don't know.
What do you believe happened here exactly?
Don't think so.
It's quite foolish for anybody to walk across the highway at night,
I agree with that.
especially without any light source. But of course, a ghost wouldn't care about that.
No. That is true, but no. Not paranormal. The roadblock.
The following is a quite interesting encounter that actually was a viewer submission. The man tells me that the incident unfolded in Russia and that the media tried to keep these happenings under wraps. This might of course just be a creepy tale, but let's give it a look. Apparently it was captured by a young driver who was on his way home from work one evening. He was about to pass a traffic light when something rather bizarre unfolded.
That's a sinkhole. That's just well, you can't call it a sinkhole if it comes up, but you know what I mean. What? Oh, I didn't even notice that was coming. Sorry guys, I spoke too early. I don't know what it is though, but it is very weird.
We can see another car passing by, and then the road collapses, seemingly being pushed open by a huge flying creature. It looks almost like out of a monster movie. Anyways, the dashcam owner tells us that he saw this thing fly high into the sky and disappear. Of course, it's quite astonishing
Looks like a big butterfly to me.
to think that a being like this could dwell underneath the earth, and it's most likely just some
Hey dude, there's a lot of shit in this world and in this earth we do not know about.
very well done special effects. But if this video is more than an urban legend, then I never want to visit those parts of the world. Quite scary.
I wanna know what's in there. No man's land.
The next incident was shared by Myrtle Sorosa, who was riding along a lonesome road with some of her colleagues one night. The incident that was about to follow scared them so much that she shared the encounter on her social media. The story goes that the group was traveling on the road from Samar to Tacloban City in support of a school advocacy tour. They were stranded in eastern Samar for 2
Philippines.
days because of a typhoon. They apparently had to turn back because their route to the Tacloban airport was already flooded by 6 feet high water, and their alternative route was inaccessible due to a landslide. Sorosa described the road they were traveling on as having no street lamps, and most of the area they were crossing was uninhabited. At around 12:40 a.m., she said they saw something eerie.
Eerie or creepy? I saw something. It looked like a kid or something of some sort. But their reaction made it very, very creepy. So I don't think it was a kid. Now I need to see what it is. What the hell? It is a kid.
Myrtle describes the object to the left as being the size of a child,
Yeah.
and even when passing by, it also looked like a small kid with very pale skin that was just standing there. Given all the weather
It doesn't look like it's standing. It looks like it's horking down. with his hands on his knees or something. With his head down. Yeah, it could be anything. Is it? Yeah, it's creepy. It's not supposed to be there. I don't know. It could be paranormal. It's very hard for a kid to be there and not being driven to death already, because you're sitting in the middle of the road. In fact, sorta. But you're on a road, not in the middle maybe, but far enough to get hit by a truck. So if it is a kid, it probably will be dead.
Roadblocks. They were pretty startled and felt sick to their stomachs. Myrtle asked her followers if it is a realistic scenario for a living kid to roam the streets alone at night in such an area.
No.
What do you think?
I don't think so. My kid wouldn't do it. He's scared of the dark. Both of them. So they will not do that. Shapeshifter. Okay.
This video was captured by traffic camera, and while not technically a dashcam video, it's so weird that I decided to share it with you today. Franco had shared the video with me and told me that it was recorded in South America. The area this traffic camera is located at is apparently known for its many strange encounters, and there have been a few people that swore that they have seen the chupacabra creature close to the woods surrounding these old roads, and the security guard that stumbled over this recording believes to either have captured the said creature
See something
or
here.
something even creepier.
I don't know what it is, but it looks weird. Whoa! I didn't even see that coming.
It's quite shocking, isn't it? You can clearly see a person stepping out of the dark forest area to the left side of the screen.
Yeah.
Which is quite dangerous, since we see a car driving towards it in the back. Then it morphs into some form of animal and disappears back into the forest.
I cannot explain that
Some
one.
people believe that this animal looks like a lion or boar of some sorts. And others believe this to be chupacabra, but it is pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, but a chupacabra is big. It's said to be big. It's said not to be like a little stray dog or something. A chupacabra is big. For as far as I know. But the fact that this is a traffic cam, you cannot explain this one, because I know for a fact that traffic cams will not be messed with. Because if they mess with it, you get fired. So, yeah, I cannot deny that this one is paranormal. What it is, I don't know. If it's chupacabra, I don't know. I think I'm going to read more about the El Chupacabra. It's very interesting. Ah, well, I don't know what it is, but it is paranormal, according to me.
I find it
You
is
tell
quite
me, Sue.
significant.
Tell me.
And a really mysterious recording. Was it maybe even a ghost? Who can say?
Two
The following is a
weirdos.
recording from inside
I'm married to one. We are two weirdos.
a car, which was captured by two friends who were on the way home from a gathering. The video description reads that the road they were traveling on took them a bit outside of town, and there's basically just a lot of empty fields. At some point, they noticed a weird person on the road and believed it to be a prank at first, but given that this transpired several kilometers away from any civilization, made them question this theory.
अबे ये डाउन हाथ बाबा
चल 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 भक्ति बाबा रहन दे
रुक रुक रुक
नहीं
एक जन
चल चल चल
एक जन
रहन
कहा
दे,
है
रहन
रुकना
दे।
रुकना
That is weird. I have to tell you.
अबे देखना रुकना रुकना
रहन दे बाबा दुए जन रहन न मन कोई मतलब नहीं
Where's the other one? Oh.
हम राजा
आज किसी आगे
It is said that the two friends had to put the car in reverse and go a different route, since
I would.
they felt way too spooked out to
I would turn around and go away, to go the other way. I swear.
drive past those two people. It's unlikely that this was a paranormal event, in my opinion.
Nah.
This serves more as a creepy example of strangers that are blocking the road in the middle of nowhere.
They were up to something. Definitely. And I don't think this is paranormal whatsoever. But they were up to something. I think they made a right choice to turn around and go away.
How would you have reacted? Just driven past?
No. Out. Bye. Later.
Well, I guess safety first.
Yeah, exactly.
The next clip
Roadside.
was shared by a man who was driving along a road through the outskirts of town. The man describes that this night the video was recorded was nothing special, and that prior to this incident he had not noticed anything unusual. The area is also not known to be home to any paranormal events in the past, making the man question even more what he saw that night. In his own words, he describes it as a dark transparent thing that was standing on the left side of the road, but thought that his eyes might have played tricks on him. His dash cam had recorded this incident, however.
The fuck? That was weird. Slow motion, please. Slow motion. Ah.
We can see the outlines of a shadow person that is standing on the left side of the road.
Oh, see-through. Ghost. Has to be. It is see-through.
Unlikely to have been a regular person though, say many. Besides the safety risk, of course, it would be more than unwise to be wandering the side of the road that late.
Not to be an asshole or something, but people are not wise nowadays, so... Could have definitely be a human being, because, yeah, people are stupid nowadays. But, this one is see-through, so it's kind of hard to explain that it is human. Because humans, in my eyes, are not see-through. Not even on camera. Not even if it goes
Is this
fast.
another ghostly dashcam encounter? Or what else unfolded here exactly? Just a bush? Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
But what do I know?
It's even like it stopped and then looked. The Reaper.
The following case is quite the spooky one. Apparently, there have been several reported incidents
The
by people
mystery
that
man.
have sworn to have seen creepy shadow people that were standing at the side of the road shortly before they were about to be involved in a collision. These mystery men, as one of the TV broadcasters had called them, were seen all around the globe. And whilst most people believe that this is just another urban legend, the dashcam recording of a truck driver might prove otherwise. He was driving along a mountain road at the time when the incident occurred.
Oh. Dude, seriously.
It is unknown what had
What the fuck did happen? Did he fall asleep or something?
caused it, but based on the reports of the driver, he lost control of his vehicle while taking the curve.
He just didn't even move. Or his steering wheel didn't even move. It was like he just went straight ahead. It is weird that the dude is being seen before that. Look, that's not normal. It doesn't look like a bush in my eyes.
Thankfully, he didn't get injured, and it was merely the truck that took the fall. But he just couldn't shake the feeling that something evil might have been standing at the side of the road here, and maybe causing this accident.
Whoa. One thing. The Reaper, as they call him, Death, is a neutral person or spirit. He's neither evil nor good. He's the one that takes you to the other side. That's the only thing. I have to say that because I can hear a lot of people say, oh, well, the Reaper's very bad because if you see him, you're dead. Well, most of the times it is, but it's not evil. He or she. I don't know if it's a she. Maybe it's a she. You never know. You never know nowadays. You can't say it too hard because, I don't know. But then, it is weird. I have to admit this. And he is freaking lucky to be alive because that was a steep fall.
Who or what is this person? An evil spirit, perhaps? Or just a stranger? I don't know. But it's a pretty weird coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. Cemetery incident.
Now we're checking out a dashcam recording that might be reason enough for you to avoid driving past graveyards late at night.
No.
The couple that was on their way home
I love doing
decided
that.
to take a little shortcut, which meant driving on a very old stretch of road which led through a cemetery. I probably don't have to mention that these roads are supposedly haunted. But aren't all cemeteries kinda haunted anyways?
Duh.
Well, the couple did not believe in these ghost stories, since they never had any paranormal encounters before. And honestly, most scary stories are
Most of the time seeing is believing. It took me a while to believe. But yeah, if you see a lot of things during paranormal investigations and all that kind of shit, it's hard for you not to believe.
just that, stories. But after a few minutes of driving on the road, they noticed a person.
Seriously.
A woman in a white dress is standing right in the middle of the road and staring at our couple. That seems to be quite startled and in distress. It's not easy for them to find the courage to pull aside and drive past the lady, but eventually they drive past and drive home as fast as they can. Now, they are still wondering what this lady was doing there that late at night.
They didn't look in the rearview mirror to see what happened. I would probably look in my rearview mirror to see if she's still there. She's still there? It probably was a real person. If she's gone, ghost.
And why she was just wearing a white
Otherwise,
dress, since it reportedly had been quite a bit chilly around that time of the year. Their families believe that it might have been the spirit of the weeping woman, but the couple is not sure if this in fact had been a
La Llorona? Nah.
paranormal encounter.
You would have heard
What
that.
do you think?
If it were La Llorona, you would have heard it.
Some of you might be familiar with the next dashcam recording that made quite the rounds last year. This, however, is the original recording that I could uncover, which was captured by a cab driver who was just dropping off his passenger and then getting ready for his next pickup. The camera in the vehicle was recording constantly for safety reasons, as most cameras in cabs, Ubers, etc. do. After driving for a few more minutes, he seemed to already have been traveling with a new passenger without him even knowing.
Why don't I notice? Cool. Grudge. Or the ring. That's very, very cool. Creepy, but cool. But then again, those countries know a lot about my horror movies. So it's, for me, it's very hard to trust if it's real or not. I don't know. It is weird. It's cool, creepy at the same time, and it's weird. But then again, I don't know. Don't know. You'll be the
As we
judge.
zoom in, it becomes eerily evident that the man had picked up the spirit of a lady who seemed to have enjoyed a free ride. What an extremely terrifying incident, especially since the man didn't even realize that he was transporting an entity from the afterlife. At least that is what many of the viewers believe. If this wasn't a spooky ghost encounter, what else could have caused this crystal clear image of the lady in the back seat? Just an odd reflection from somewhere?
Nah.
A prank that somebody played on him? Some
Nah.
really great editing, perhaps?
That could be.
Let me please hear your theories.
I don't know. Taking a break.
Now we are gonna check out the dashcam recording that the uploader Sven Yep had shared on his Facebook page. The man states that he was driving with a friend the following night and the incident occurred around 10 p.m. between Lake Gardens and Kenny Hills. As they were taking a nice stroll, their trip got cut pretty short by a creepy stranger.
That's no mark. My mistakes are one.
Huh?
My mistakes are one. I think I see lights. Oh no, that's just street lights.
Oh, shitballs.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah,
That's a bit scary.
that is very scary.
That's
Alright, my traction control just came on.
yeah, that's no good. There's one behind.
Again.
Is that you? Some dude is sitting in the middle of
That's right. Why the hell is there a guy just sitting there?
That fucking creeped me out.
It's still kind of creeping me out though.
And then part of me wants to just go there and find out.
No. No. No thanks.
Sven also states that just when they were encountering this odd person, a warning light on his dashboard came on. Was all of this pure coincidence? Perhaps. His family and friends think that this person might have tried to play a prank on some other people. But that would be pretty reckless behavior in his opinion, and I would agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, whoever was sitting on the road here gave our two young friends quite a scare that night.
That's weird. You haven't seen that one. Okay, that was it for King Frostmare Dashcam Part 3. I think next time is going to be Dashcam Part 4. But then I have to remember it. I seem to forget things. Not all paranormal, of course, but there's a couple of them I couldn't explain, like the chupacabra, the figure in black next to the road. The other ones, yeah, it is kind of easy to explain, but it doesn't have to be not paranormal. So it could be paranormal in my eyes, but too easy to explain, and that's why I'm not marking this as paranormal. But it was a very overall nice video. So, I can't wait to see part 4. Let's see. Again, if you liked my videos, there's a couple are going to be in there again. I'm sorry, I'm stuck. A couple of suggestions going to be in there everywhere again. Subscribing you can do there, and you can do there. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.